back for another episode of Market Markup. This is Lance, co-founder of BH Capital Enterprises, where I teach people how to navigate the markets using price action. More specifically, I teach people how to read charts. So what I've been doing for the month of July is putting out a video breakdown of a random ticker every single day. It just kind of helps me to keep my iron sharp, and hopefully it provides value for those of you that are watching. So if you're new here, please do me the favor and do yourself the favor of subscribing to my channel, hitting that like button, hitting the share button, leaving comments, whatever you feel compelled to do, I am grateful for. And for those of you that are watching, that are returners, thank you for sticking it out with me. I really, really, really appreciate you guys. But anyway, today for day 22 is going to be Intel. So I have done a breakdown on Intel before, but it's been quite some time. So definitely time for, something new, or, just a freshened look. So this is the yearly chart for Intel, and I'm seeing nice transition into phase three of the market cycle. So basically the price action has gone from obviously bullish to leveled out here on this yearly chart. Um, Let me do some math right quick to see. I believe this thing has topped out. Um, I believe it has topped out. Let's see here. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, yeah. Um, let's see. So basically, what I was calculating was this bull flag that I was seeing, and so that target is around that mid 50s area, which you can see it's been kind of chilling at for a little while. Um, but so far for the year 2021, it has pushed towards 70, but didn't quite make it. Um, so I'm going to make a note of 2020's open price, which was 60.24. So we'll rename this 2020 open. 2020 open. Do my usual. All right, so 2020 open is there. Um, Price has been pretty much trading between about 46 and 60 over the past, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4 years. So, definitely range bound here on this yearly chart. So I'm actually going to just make a note of this level as well, and I'm going to call this bottom side consolidation. There we go. All right, so bottom side consolidation on the yearly. Actually, I do need to make this yearly. Say this is yearly. There we go. Okay, so other than that, that's pretty much all I'm seeing here on this yearly chart. Another area that I would also watch is about this area here. Yeah. So that area here, as you can see, when the price got up toward here, it just, it just leveled out and was like, yeah, I don't want that smoke right there. So, um, moving forward in the future, that's an area that, maybe I would pay attention to. Um, Maybe even this area here, but no, I'm not even gonna bother with that right now. But yeah, that's an area that I would keep an eye on. But seeing as though this is a yearly chart, um, it's just think about the time. Um, let's move on to the monthly chart, of course. Monthly chart. And the monthly chart gives you a better visual of that transition into consolidation, and you can see where the price has just been pretty much oscillating between slightly above 2020 open and slightly below that bottom side consolidation on the yearly level that I mentioned. But pretty much right in the mid 40s area up to the mid 60s area is where it's been mostly consolidating on the yearly chart. Not the yearly, but the monthly chart. Not really seeing any type of pattern right now. So I'm not even gonna spend a whole lot of unnecessary time on this time frame. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna take a screenshot and go from there. Actually, I can just put that back because the price is actually approaching that 50 period moving average. And it'd be interesting to see if it gets down there and what it does once it reaches that area. Okay, the weekly chart, you see the price is sitting pretty much, it's pretty much bouncing from the 50 period moving average on the weekly chart. Um, let's take this off so I can get a better look at what's going on here. Mm, nice bullish trend line break here, and the price really just kind of tapered off here. So it looks like, maybe there's some support uh, here on this weekly chart. So I'm going to actually draw a price level here on this time frame. So about just above this $54 area. And I'm just going to call this support on weekly. Support on weekly. We're going to make this a different color so that it stands out a little from the others. So yeah, definitely in an area that is of uh, some importance here on the weekly. And you can see what it typically does when it hits that area. Um, let's see. Nothing really. So, I mean, we got a transition into phase one of the market cycle here. So, basically, you're looking for a breakdown below 54, or you're looking for the price to move basically above 57, 58 area, in my opinion. Um, let's do a rectangle here. So I do a little rectangle there and see where the price could go if it broke out there, you know. So if it breaks out of this area, so if it gets above 56 or 57, 58, then, it may have potential to go up to up over 60 and towards 62, 63 maybe. Um, and then on the flip side, if it breaks down below 54, then it's got potential to head down toward um, like 50, 51, somewhere in there. So, um, you know, keep that in mind. Um, I'm going to do a couple of text notes here. Potential phase 2 breakout target area. And that's what that box represents. I'll just keep it red. I'll keep it red. That's fine. Get going. And we're just going to change one little letter here. Alright, so that's pretty much it with the weekly chart, So I'm going to move on to the daily chart, and that'll be that. Yeah, daily chart. Let's see what's going on the daily chart. So the daily chart gives you a better picture of that consolidation that I was talking about. So you can definitely see where the price, the range of the price has been since May, since early May actually. So for me, I'd be, if I were considering a position on this, I would want to see the price break out above here, break down below here. Also, if I were considering a bullish position, I would have liked to see that price reverse down toward the low end of my range, so right at support, and then I could reasonably expect that, there's a good chance that the price will move up toward 58. There's a gap here between about 62 and roughly 59-ish that I'd watch. So, once it breaks this area, it's definitely got some static here in this gap area. But since I've already pretty much included most of that gap in here, I'm not going to, further mark up my chart with making it look messier to make that notation. Take note that the spread between the 50 and the 200-day moving average is very narrow. So we could see, some sort of death cross at some point. Or maybe the price just, bounces and they just, end up going their separate ways again instead of having that bearish crossover like it did down here. So watch out for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take a screenshot of that, and that's going to be it. That's pretty much it with Intel. It's not a whole lot, to say. It's not a really volatile company, so you're not going to see, a bunch of erratic stuff going on with the price action. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up. If you guys would like to see me do any other breakdowns, feel free to leave some tickers in the comment section for me, and I'm very happy to do a video breakdown for you on that ticker. Again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode of Market Markup.